What's going on, guys? It's your boy Lambo, and we're back with another video. And guys, we have a very, very special video today. Not only do we have a very special piece of Yeezy history that we're going to be taking a look at, but we also have some updates, I think, as far as the shipping goes. Maybe not for me, because I'm still waiting on my stuff, but other people are starting to get some updates, and we're going to talk about it, guys. So make sure you've already subscribed to the channel, because like I said, once we reach 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to be heading down to the Yeezy warehouse. I live in Las Vegas, so it's only like a 3.5, 4-hour drive. I'm going to be heading down there, banging on the doors and asking for answers, demanding answers. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. And if you got anything out of this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, guys, just show some support to the channel. Drop a Lambo gang down below, or any type of comment, whether it's a question, query, quibble, complaint. I don't care. I'll definitely get back to you. Now, before we look at this, guys, make sure you head over to KivoDoKicks.com if you haven't already. Make sure you use code Lambo at checkout. You get a massive discount on your Yeezy Gap stuff. Also, guys, make sure you download the Whatnot app, okay? And follow KivoDoKicks, because I'm going to be going live on KivoDoKicks with them on April 4th, and it's going to be a massive Yeezy Gap stream. So if you've ever wanted any Yeezy Gap piece, we might just have it on that day. So make sure you download Whatnot. Make sure you follow and bookmark all their shows. There's also a lot of other sellers on Whatnot as well. And if you're not on the Whatnot train, I'm telling you, you're going to get left behind. If you want to buy designer stuff, Yeezy stuff, shoes, I'm talking anything and everything for a fraction of the price, download Whatnot. Just take a look at some of the sellers, take a look at some of the shows, see how they go. I promise you, you won't regret it. All right, guys, enough of the jaw jacking. Let's hop into the video. So I want to start by saying, guys, we have a very special announcement. Now, I haven't gotten my stuff. I'm still waiting 10 weeks. That is right. Tomorrow will mark about the 10-week mark. So I emailed them yesterday and said, I've waited 10 weeks. You guys said it would take up to maybe 10 weeks. So I demand my stuff. That's what I said in my email. So we're going to see if and when they ever get back to me. I doubt they will. But I'm just going to wait for my stuff. And like I said, I'm heading down there. Whether I have my stuff or not, come 5,000 subscribers, I'm heading down to the warehouse and I'm going to demand answers. I'm going to see what the hell's going on, because there's definitely some fishy shit going on down there. Now, guys, I have a very special announcement. In the next couple days, I'm actually going to be dropping some reviews of these new things, the windbreaker, the shorts, the sweats, all these different things, because somebody, one of the OG Lambo gang members, actually lives here in Las Vegas, and he got his stuff and he said, hey, bro, come over. You can go ahead and grab this stuff, make videos, whatever you need. I've sold him some Yeezy Gap in the past, and I've definitely met him before, but definitely big shout out to you, homie. I'll shout you out in the next video once I get the stuff. I don't want to blow your spot up quite yet, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me do that. But guys, coming up in the next few days, we are going to be taking a look at some of these pieces. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow the channel. Make sure you like, this video, because we are going to be taking a look at some of these things, trying them on, the whole nine. So make sure you stay tuned. But now to the main event, guys, and we're actually going to be taking a look at the Yeezy and Teenage Engineering stem player. Now, I got this from a Whatnot stream. I can't remember the exact seller that I got this from, but if you download Whatnot and you follow sellers and you just search Yeezy, or you search, streetwear or sneakers, you will find a ton of different sellers, and a lot of them have so many cool different things that you can find. And I actually was able to find the stem player. So as you can see, this thing is super tiny, insanely small. We're going to take a look at this up close in detail, take a look at some of the features that it actually has. But this thing is really, really cool, and I'm glad I was able to get my hands on it. It is a piece of Yeezy history. If you guys know, it was supposed to come out and be released around the Jesus is King era, hence the reason why I'm wearing the Jesus is King crew neck. It is actually preloaded with the Jesus King album, and that is the only album that you can play and use on this thing. You can't take stuff off and put stuff on. So we are going to take a look at that. Very cool little piece of history, and then we'll get up out of here. So I guess without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at it. And here is the stem player, and as you guys can see, it is very small. If you had no reference to how big this thing was, if you just saw a picture of this on a white screen, you would think this is a much bigger piece of equipment, but this thing is very, very small. This is the cord. It's like bigger than the actual piece of equipment, but this is just a USB-C cord that you can use to charge it. We don't really need to look at that, but this is the actual stem player, and we're going to take a look at all the little buttons that it has on here, all the different things it can do. I'm not going to go into too much detail because there is so many different things you can do with this thing. I'm not even really a pro at this. There's so many different, there's different modes. There's like 4 different modes. There's so many different effects. There's 4 different versions of different effects. There's just so many different things you can do in this tiny little thing you would never know. But we're going to talk about those, kind of look at the different functions, and then I'll play a little bit of some songs and just mess around with some of the, features just so you can see. All right, so starting out on the face, as you can see, it has the 4 different stems, or the different parts to the song. So it has like the chorus, the vocals, the drums. I'm not sure exactly what all the different ones are, but we'll take a look at those here in just a little bit. But you can adjust them by, the sliders here. You can change the different levels of the different, stems there. On the side, you have a little rocker that's forward and backwards. This is how you go forward and backwards. So skip a song or go back a song. Or you can actually fast forward and rewind as well with this little deal here. These are the volume buttons at the top. So you have the plus and minus. So it represents the volume. It has an internal speaker, which is right here. Those are the speakers right there. On the side over here, you got the play button. This is how you play and pause. This here is like the function button. This is how you turn it on, and also how you do a bunch of other stuff. So if you're trying to like set a filter to this track or do this and that, you hold function and press this, and then the volume. Like there's a lot of different button combinations you do using the function key to like add different layering and different like effects to the different tracks. I'm not going to get into all that because it's pretty complicated. Like the instructions, it doesn't even come with instructions, honestly. You have to download instructions from like someone online someone created them. I think the original ones, there was like an original document back in the day that someone has online. You can find it, but it's very complicated. Like even reading through the document, I'm not a pro when it comes to like producing music and all these different types of equipment, so it's still kind of complicated for me. But is a lot of different stuff you can do. And then on the back, you do have like some branding here. It does say designed and engineered by Kanye West and Teenage Engineering. So I'll try to get that in the camera there for you. You can see that right there. And then you have 3 little ports down at the bottom. So this first one here is the charging port. This is how you charge it. You plug the USB-C in there, you charge it. This next one is a headphone jack. You can plug headphones or a speaker in there. And this next one is like a pocket operator or a sync deck. So if you have like a bigger interface of one of these, like, you have one on your desk, you make beats, you're into producing and stuff like that, you might have like a pocket operator or something similar where you can actually plug this into that, and then you can manipulate the BPMs, you can put different drums, you can do a lot of different stuff because the stems of the song, it's syncing up with your deck, and so you can do a lot of other stuff. But I don't have one of those. I'm not into producing music, so I don't have any of that. But anybody out there who has those, would be able to use that and do something with this. Now, you can't load any of your own songs on here. It only comes with the Jesus is King album. That's it. So you only can use the songs that are on here, but you can do a lot of different stuff. You can make loops, you can make samples, you can make beats, you can do a lot of different stuff just with what's on here. So we're going to turn it on. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the features. We'll play through a little bit, a couple of the songs, and maybe make a loop or two, and I'll just kind of show you guys kind of some features, and then we'll get up out of here. So to turn it on, you basically just hold this button right here, and then these lights will come on. So let's hold this. They lit up right there, and that's also the volume indicator. So if I were to turn it down, like right now, you'll see these will start going down. All right, I'm turning it down, but I'm gonna keep it full volume. All right, and yeah, so we can just go ahead and play. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this speaker, I have another little microphone that I'm gonna put down here just to get, hopefully, catch better audio, and probably get me copyright strike because it's gonna, pick up all this music. But we're gonna play a little bit of the songs I'll try to make a little like loop or something just to kind of show you guys how everything works. And then we'll get up out of here. So without further ado, let's hit play. It might be loud. If it is, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. But as you can see, I can adjust, like now the vocals are gone. I can just keep the piano. I can just keep the vocals. I can just keep the background vocals. And that's just the music. Right, so you can see that. You can pause it. Right, so as you can see, I adjusted some of the volumes here. You can also hold on a specific track and it will just play that specific stem. So if I just wanted this one to play, I could hold it. Just wanted this one to play, I could hold it. Again, there's a lot of different features. I'm not going to get into all of them, but I will show you a couple cool little things that I did find out. So the first one is we can make a loop. Well, I mean, I didn't find it out, but it's just one thing I'm going to show you. So we're going to go ahead and play this. We're going to skip the song. We're going to skip it to a well-known song. You guys already know. Stretch my hands to you. To life like people really push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very every single fight, right? I was slow it down. And I don't even like. Right, I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee, just like Mike. Looking for a bright light, Seagull with your life, Mike. Looking for a bright light, Seagull with your life, Mike. Looking for a bright light, Seagull with your life, Mike. Looking for a bright light, Seagull with your life, like riding on a white bike, feeling like. The Screwed and Shot. We need Paul Wall, Slim Thug on his motherfucker. My dad supernova for a night light, dreaming at my dad supernova for a night light, dreaming at my dad, and he told me it ain't Christ-like, but nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ. Only ever seeing me, only when they need me. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BT, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see if D, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see if D, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see. This is some straight shit, Screwed and Shot shit. It's cool though, you can see. I can turn it back to regular speed. Turning down a bright light, driving with my dad, and he told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to fad, and he told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to fad, and he told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to find, I've been looking for a new way. I'm just really trying not to really do the. I don't have being on my best though. Stretch my hands to you. In my life, arguing with my dad, and he said it ain't. So many different stuff you can do with this thing. So many different things you can do with this. Somebody only close you can get you like. Pause it. So many different things you can do. You can make your own loops. You can make shorter loops. You can make longer loops. You can do so many different things. You can put filters on these different things. Something I didn't show you guys is you can. These little, look. These little like filters. So many different things you can do with this. Again, I'm not going to go into all the details because one, I don't even know how to do all the different things, and two, it's so many things you can do. It'd take me like an hour to show you guys. There's actually a video that I watched, and it's another guy going through this, and it's like a hour-long video of him going through all the different features, because there's so much shit you can do. And again, I'm not like a music producer, so I don't know all the different specifics, and I wouldn't even be able to, like, it's just so much. So, but this is a very cool piece of history. I'm glad I was able to get my hands on this. You know, it was something that was never actually released for sale, so it was an unreleased piece of history. Very cool. Very glad I was able to get my hands on this. Again, I got this from a Whatnot stream, so if you guys aren't or don't shop on the Whatnot app, I highly encourage you guys to download the Whatnot app. A lot of different sellers and stuff have stuff on there. Also, Shop New Republic has this as well. But yeah, that's a close look at this little deal. Let's go ahead and get up out of this close view and get my final review of this thing. Let's go. And there you guys go, the stem player. Now this thing is super cool. I am so glad I have this. Now, am I ever gonna take this on like a road trip and plug my headphones in and listen to, like, I'm never gonna actually use this in a practical way. You know, maybe if I had like a bigger deck like I was talking about, I could make like loops or something if I wanted to get into producing. But honestly, this to me is just an awesome piece of collector's memorabilia, cool piece of history, because I'm not actually going to be using this for any practical reason. But I'm definitely glad I had it, and to get it for under $100, I mean, you really can't beat it. So very glad I was able to get this. You guys, like I said, if you don't have the Whatnot app, you're missing out. You're missing out on your chance to purchase history. So download the Whatnot app, follow a bunch. There's, like I said, there's a ton of different sellers. Just go find some sellers, go follow them, and you'll get your hands on some dope ass stuff. But that's all I got, guys. Make sure you stay tuned in the next couple days, because I am going to be doing reviews on these new pieces of garments that we got our hands on, thanks to the Lambo gang member. But other than that, guys, make sure you stick around. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment down below. If you got anything to say, I greatly, greatly appreciate it, guys. And I'm going to catch you all in the next one. Deuces.
Bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' snap, yeah, bitch, I'm gon' slap, yeah, boys, they wanna be